Hiya, it's Mochi, and welcome back to our series playthrough of Monster Harvest. Now, I want to go ahead and apologize ahead of time. I did not manage to get a video out yesterday because I kept getting distracted by things around the house. And I had a bunch of other stuff I had to do. My nephew was over, so I was helping take care of him and all kinds of other stuff. So, yeah. But, and I also want to apologize for how this video is going to turn out because for some reason my Switch did not want to record properly. It kept chopping things out, story stuff wise. It kept chopping out, dungeon things that I was doing. It was just all over the place. I tried to salvage what I could, and I did my best. I really did. But we did a lot in this episode. In this video, I should say. So I hope you're ready for it. And it is a bit of a longer episode to kind of make up for not being able to post yesterday. So we're just collecting what crops we have. And I do plant the glow fruit plants because these take 4 days to grow. And we still have enough time for those to grow because the season has 21 days and we're on day 17. So we still have enough days left for those crops to grow, which is always nice. So right now we are going to go around town and try to look around and see. It's already chopped out so much of what I did just through that one cut. But we're going to go up here. I'm trying to look for some rocks. That is going to be very important to what I am searching for. To be able to build something. Or, I think I explained this in the last episode. I'm trying to build the stable. Because I really, really want to mount. So, and I do end up unlocking this area over here. And it is the Calming Cove. And we get some story aspects as to the people in here. Which is actually my favorite character, Hydra, and then Vex. I'm not going to bother reading it. She's just saying she is a fisherman lady. A fisherman anyways. And she gives you a fishing rod and teaches you on how to fish. And I do want to say, if you have the gold to upgrade your fishing rod, do it immediately. Because the fishing, I do look around in that area to collect all the resources, but of course it cuts out everything. But the fishing rod, even at gold level, takes up so much of your stamina. And I'm looking at the board here because I want to unlock the farm expansion, but in order to do that, I have to go through the different seasons to get those 3 items that I just went over. And yes, I am sniffling because my nose is still stopped up because it's always like this throughout winter and I don't understand why. But I also go over here past the Slimery and the Medic to unlock the Glowing Glade. And this is where we actually end up getting lucky. And the freaking recording cuts out all of the story here, minus a little section of the talking. But this is where you can buy different furnitures, and there's actually one furniture I really like here, which is this rainbow rug up here. It's really, really cute, and it's not that super expensive, which is really nice. But there's a bunch of different rugs and furniture items like tables, chairs, sofas, stuff like that. And the flooring is a really cool thing. You can change the floor of your entire house, which is really awesome. But we do get lucky here. As you can see in my bottom inventory, I already have 3 rocks, which is what you get when you mine a single rock. We need to find at least 2 rocks to mine because we need at least 4. Because we have 94, but we need 100. So we need to find at least 2 rocks to mine. Oh no, we need 6 rocks. Excuse me, sorry. We need 6 rocks, so we need 2 rocks exactly to get the upgrade we need, and we end up getting 9 rocks, so we find 3 rocks to mine. I'm forgetting what happened in my own recordings. That is how I am, though, honestly. I forget things so easily, but I do grab the wood that I need and the extra rocks. Wait, I do have extra rocks. I'm retarded. What did I miss? I did miscount. But I do buy the stable, but I forget to grab the freaking iron that we need. I completely forgot about that aspect. So I do go back and grab that so we can finally get our mount. I've been waiting on this for so long. So I do go back, unlock the stable. It just cuts that out. And this mount is not the mount I was expecting to get. I thought the glowfruit mount was supposed to be a wolf. But it turns out that it's just an ostrich. I think the wolf comes in like the later seasons, but still I'm super excited about this because this allows us to be able to travel faster. And like an idiot, at the end of this day, after I bought the mount, I didn't even use the mount to go back and upgrade our fishing rod. I like got the mount, got on the mount, like ran around with it, and then went back, got the gold, and then completely forgot that I had the mount to go run around now. I'm so stupid for that. But I slowly make our way back to the house. And I'm gonna show off like the fishing a little bit. What do I do now? Do I go back and put something up? Oh yeah, I did upload and see how. Hang on a second. I'm recording. Someone is knocking on my door. I apologize. But I do show off the fishing. The way the fishing is you gotta like perfectly time getting on the little green thing, the little green bar, and then you have to like spam the interact button, which I do believe is the Y button. And you basically have to just keep spamming it until you get the fish, and it skips to me like sleeping to the end of the day. And you basically just want to sell those fish. There's nothing really to do with them until you like upgrade your house to be able to cook. And I think cooking the fish just really gives you stamina back, which is good. But I think that's really all it does. And I stupidly replant glowfruit plants when it doesn't have enough days to grow. And I noticed that as I was like editing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just wasted so many plants that I could have saved for the next season. And then this time I actually don't forget to bring my mount. I do go in here and feed this little guy though, and it cuts all of that travel, which is unfortunate. And our lights in the house right now are flickering, and I don't understand why. But now I'm just looking for foraging items, and there is a green slime here, so I want to pick that up. And it seems that the rocks around town respawn. It's just the rocks at your little farm do not respawn. I don't understand that. And you cannot pick up items on the mount, of course. That's why you see me getting off of my little mount to pick them up. And if you try to pick them up when the mount is too close, you will mount on it. And then you have to like go a ways away from the item and then get off the mount. I did go inside that area as well to get stuff, but it cut it out. Now we just need to go up here and collect everything. Does it cut out this entire area? I don't even remember. Yeah, it cuts out that entire travel area. I think I do fish again for this day because there's an event on this day and we can't go to the dungeon. I don't know why I even go back in there. Yeah, I was going to go to the dungeon, but then when I saw the, like, balloons up, I was like, oh, right. There's an event going on tonight, and I completely forgot about that. So then I felt, like, so dumb for that. You can see me stop and realize, like, oh, yeah, there's an event. But with this event is really good because we get some seeds for the new season since the season is so close to ending. And we do buy 6 of each of these seeds. Which is really gonna give us a boon in the next season. I'm probably going to buy some more of these seeds immediately whenever the new season comes. But, because I'll have a bit more money then. But, just to give us a bit more food to start off with. So, yeah. And then for the rest of this night, I'm just gonna fish to get up a bit more money. The fishing, okay, so if you notice that every time I fish, even if I don't catch it, it takes down 30 stamina each time. Even with the golden update, like upgrade, like the golden fishing rod, even with the golden fishing rod, it takes down 30 stamina. Imagine how much it takes down with no upgrades. I think it takes down like 40 or 50. I don't even remember. It's just like crazy stamina decrease or like drainage. So I don't want to waste any food for this either because I need all the food that I can get for the dungeon. So now that it's the next day, we just need to go and do our rounds before we go into the dungeon. It's been a really tiring day because my nephew was here and he's only a year old. So, yeah. I really don't know what to talk about right now. That's why I'm just kind of being silent. Like, I get a loss for words at sometimes, like, cause I know, like, with gaming alone, I tend to talk to myself a lot because, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like being alone or, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. When I'm gaming alone, I always talk to myself, especially when, like, something big happens. I'm like, oh no, don't let that happen, or something like that. It's so weird. And then, like, if one of my planimals is, like, so close to dying, I'm like, no, please, please don't. I kind of freak out a little bit. I'm having a bunch of people text me right now. I am so sorry for the notifications. Well, how are your days going? Like, have y'all, like, do y'all guys have anything, like, planned, or, like, I don't know. Are any of y'all, like, I don't really have any interest in this, but I know, like, most of my audience that watches is male. So, do any of y'all, like, have plans to watch the Super Bowl that's coming up? So, because my dad and my brother are, like, super into football. So, they're going to my cousin's house for the Super Bowl. And they're going to watch that. So, they're super excited about that. I have no interest in it personally, but my dad and my little brother absolutely are obsessed with it. I don't see the big deal in football. Like, there's a lot of risk with it. You can get very highly injured. You can ruin your whole career playing that game. Like, it's so no. I could never. I could never see myself playing, like, a dangerous sport that could get me killed. Or, well, not necessarily killed, but that could get me, like, very dangerously injured and, like, ruin my whole job career. Like, I couldn't do that personally. But I guess they're just, like, used to that career. Or, like, used to, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. But how do you guys feel about that? Would you guys want to do that? Because my little brother who's into football actually plays football in school. So he really likes it. He's been playing it for a few years now, actually. He's been playing since middle school. Like, he started middle school. And he's going into high school pretty soon, I think. I'm not too sure. I don't really keep up with them, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie with you. I don't really keep track of what grade they're in. He's either in high school or almost in high school. I don't know. I think he's almost in high school, though. I don't think he's quite in high school yet. I think he's almost there. I think he might be in like 8th grade, which is the year before high school for us. I don't know how everybody else's school works, but that's our school. It's 8th grade, then 9th grade, and 9th grade is high school. So, I see that the people who watch my videos are, a lot of you are in, like, Japan. How do y'all's school system work? Like, do y'all have, like, middle school, elementary school, high school, or do y'all have, like, one school that's all just put together? I've never really like looked into that, and I want to go to Japan one day because I've always like been fascinated with it. Like, I want to go to like Tokyo, I want to tour Hiroshima, I want to go to like Anime City. I want to go to all kinds of places in Japan. Like, that's been one of my like all-time goals, is to go visit Japan, just to like go around in different places and see what it's like, see all the big cities and big areas that are there. I just want to go and like experience it. So if any of y'all like watch, like if any of y'all can like tell me what it's like, I'd really appreciate it. I really would, because I want to learn. I want to learn about what it's like and all. That would be really fun to know. And especially learning from someone there. That would be really cool. I used to have a friend from China, and he would help teach me Chinese. And it was really, really fun, but me and him got out of contact a couple years back, and we haven't talked since, so it's a little unfortunate, but, I mean, we just kind of parted ways after a while, but he was a really cool guy. So, I'm basically just doing what I normally do in the dungeon, killing all the enemies. And this time, I'm mining, like, all the titanium and all the gold that I can. Because I'm not really mining all the quartz right now. I will do that on a later date. But I'm mining all the gold that I can. because I want to max out all of my tools. That includes the sword, the axe, the watering can. I do want to max out the watering can just because when we build a bigger farm, it is going to become handy because we will have to water the crops firsthand, or like the first time we upgrade our farm. So it will be useful to have an upgraded watering can, and we do need the gold for the first upgrade. And I'm glad I collected all these foods, like all the foraging foods, because it's keeping me from having to use all like my crop foods at first. And I did use poison on this thing because poison is really helpful in a tight spot, especially when my Mega Radicross, I don't think I mentioned using this thing the most, but it's only level 6, and I don't know if you noticed that there's a glitch in my game that anytime I switch to one of my higher level planimals, when I have my low level Mega Radicross out, first, my higher level planimals take on my level 6 Radicross, or whatever levels it is. Currently, it takes on my Mega Radicross's level. So it makes their attacks weaker. And I don't really like that. I don't know what's going on with that, and I don't know how to fix it. And it's really frustrating because it makes their attacks so much weaker. Like, my Mega Glowfin didn't even kill a guy, or not my Mega Glowfin, my regular Glowfin didn't even one-shot a guy with a Rally Rage attack because it took on a level 6. It took my Mega Radicross's level 5 or level 6 level, and it made its attack so much weaker. So I don't know what's going on with that. I need to figure out how to fix that glitch. Because it's really quite annoying. And the fact that it makes my team weaker is just not fun. I do switch to Glowfin to try and get him a level, and I think I switch immediately because this thing does a lot of damage to me. I don't even know if my Glowfin gained a level off that. And I haven't used one of my potions yet because I'm trying, yeah, my Glowfin did not gain a level. I think I have to use a potion here just to try and get Glowfin up some HP. No, I don't use a potion yet. And the poison kills this guy because I do use poison first. This guy immediately comes at us. So I poison it right off the start. And my Mega Radicross misses its attack. But the poison kills it. I hear my freaking sister's husband. he just started talking or making some sort of noise. Let's just say I do not like him. I do not at all. He annoys the heck out of me all the time. And he knows he's annoying me. So he does it on purpose. And it drives me insane. I don't really know what to talk about right now. I mined that on accident, like the quartz, and I end up having to throw it away so I can like have extra room for anything if I need it. Hang on a second. I'm recording! I keep having people knock on my door. I keep having people knock on my door, and I'm trying to freaking record this. It's quite annoying. I apologize. And then my dog goes crazy every time someone knocks on my door. So, yeah. It's not very fun. Yeah. My dog says it's not very fun. Isn't that right, honey? I ate a couple of things to bring up my stamina. And my team is kind of healed. I did end up having to use a potion. I don't know when I used the potion. I wasn't paying attention to the recording because I was petting my dog. I apologize. It has been a rough couple of days, like, with trying to get this stuff done. Like, this recording is just from, like, yesterday and today. Well, mainly yesterday. I did most of the recording yesterday, and I finished it off. No, I did all of the recording yesterday, and then I, like, have been downloading the videos today and editing them today. And, like, this has taken so long to do. It's been absolutely a roller coaster. I have a couple of games in mind for once I finish this game. And what I consider finishing this game is beating the dungeon and then taking on the boss of the Slime Co. in the rec center. That is what I consider as beating the game. So, when I feel like I'm ready to take on the final dungeon and beat him in battle, that is when I will consider the game done and completed. So, when I am ready to do that, then I will pose the question to you guys. Would you prefer me to play a playthrough on Zelda Breath of the Wild, like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, or this game that I recently bought? I don't know if many of you people will know it, like if many people, or not you people, I didn't mean, that might have sounded rude, but I don't know if many people will know this game, but it's called Okami, or Okami. I think it's Okami. O-K-A-M-I. Yeah, Okami. If you want, you can look up the game. I don't want to say too many spoilers, but if you want like a little tidbit of information about the game, you can look it up. I did say how to spell it. O-K-A-M-I. You can find a wiki about it, I'm pretty sure, or just like a little video talking about it. I'm sure it won't be hard, but that's a game that I have it in mind, or I have Zelda Breath of the Wild in mind. But I've been playing Okami the past couple days that I've bought it recently, and I have fallen in love with this game. Like, it is so good. So I either want to showcase that game, or I want to like do a full series playthrough on Breath of the Wild. It's all up to what you guys would prefer to see. So hit up the comment section and tell me which one you guys would prefer. A game I'm probably not many people would have seen, or Breath of the Wild. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide once we've completed this game. So, just let me know. I might even put up a poll. If you guys want me to put up a poll as well about that, let me know. So you can either hit up the comment section and let me know which you would prefer, or if you would just have me rather put up a poll for you guys to vote, you can let me know that as well. So either one of those work, or I can just like I'll let you guys choose either way. I can put up a poll immediately, so I don't have to worry about asking you guys. But I think I prefer to ask you guys if you want to put up a poll, or you can just comment away. So go ahead and do whatever you wish. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys to choose what game we do next. Okami or Breath of the Wild. And whatever you guys pick, I will do the following game that I will do the game that I talked about, one of the games that I talked about after I've completed the other one. So if you choose Breath of the Wild, after I've completed Breath of the Wild, I will do Okami. If you choose Okami, then I will do Breath of the Wild afterwards. So I will still be showing both games, but it will be whatever you guys choose to be the first game, I will do that game first. So it still is up to your decision on what game I do first after this game. And I almost lose my Mega Radicross here from one hit from this guy because I didn't realize how low health I was. And then it almost kills my Glowfin, so I immediately have to switch again. And my mother is calling me, and I can't go in there because I'm recording. But, yeah, anyways, let me know what you prefer, and I'll have, a new profile on my Switch ready to record those. I mean, I already do have a new profile on my Switch, because I made one to make a new, like, playthrough on, Pokemon Violet. But I can still make a new game on that if I want to. I can just make a completely new profile for Violet. But yeah, I have a new profile ready for Zelda. Because you can only have one save file in Zelda, which is kind of unfortunate, but it makes sense. And this guy almost kills Radicross and Mewtwo, which Mewtwo I would not be super upset with losing, but I'd prefer to not lose any of my Planimals early on, because they are valuable assets to our whole team. And my Radicross is very, very low health right now. I don't think it gained the level. Yeah, my Mega Radicross is really low, so I have to immediately switch. I do poison this thing right off the bat, so I can whittle down its health slowly, but it heals itself. which is not very nice. My inventory is very quite full, but I do have some slots down at the bottom, so I'm pretty fine for now. And we now have, I'm pretty sure you can see it, at the bottom you can see all the titanium that I have. I now have a full stack of titanium, and I'm continuing to collect more. We are going to sell all this titanium for now, because we're not going to focus on building a bigger farm yet. And this is the boss room. I think this is... No, there's still another room to go to. I can see it. And this guy does so much damage to us, but our poison kills it at the end. And we don't quite gain a level, which is unfortunate. But this is, I do believe, level 4 that we're on. So this is the end of, like, the dungeons that we're gonna go to for today. So we won't have to go into the next level of the dungeons, which is fine by me, because I don't want to go into the next dungeon just yet. And we are going to mine all this mithril or mythic ore and the titanium and gold ore, because we need all of that. And there is another room back here that I saw. If I just continue to go up, I do regain some stamina because I kind of need it. I don't go to full stamina though. This is just a mining room. I don't think... I don't remember if there was enemies in here. But from what the video got, it just seems to be a mining room. There could have been an enemy though, I don't know. We'll see though if there's an enemy in the next room and right across his level. Okay, Radicross did not gain a level, so there was no enemy in that previous room. I immediately switched to Glowfin though, because this guy can do some damage on us. And you see what I'm saying? My Glowfin took the level 15 from my Mega Radicross. And my Glowfin is already level 16. So it's a little ridiculous. I don't understand why it's doing that. But now that my Radicross is level 16, I guess it's not that big of an issue. And I do switch my Glowfin up front. But I guess it's kind of pointless, and I get confused because I'm like, I need to leave the dungeon. And then I get confused because my mount is missing. And because I took my mount all the way out to the dungeon so I would have a quicker travel. And then my mount just goes missing. But in the morning the mount comes back. But I'm just going to sell the stuff that I need to sell. And this is about the end of the video. So, like I said, hit up the comments about the future video that I'm going to do. And I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Subscribing always lets me know if you want to see more, so do that if you want to see more. Liking always helps as well. And comment away for the suggestions. Bye bye.